Hey, 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 my Grace Nation. Welcome to Chat with Grace. I'm your host, Grace Fraga, bringing you love, joy, and just a sprinkle of chaos because let's be real, life is messy. But that doesn't mean we can't find the joy in it, right? Tonight, we're diving into a topic that hits home for all of us, finding joy in the chaos of life. You know, those moments when life feels like a blender without a lid? Whether it's work, stress, relationship drama, unexpected plot twists, or just the daily madness of being a human, we're going to unpack it all, laugh about it, and discover how to find the joy even in the messiest moments. Plus, we've got some juicy audience questions, interactive fun, and a special segment I know you love. So grab your drink, get comfy, and let's do this. All right. I see some people are joining. Sorry about that. There was a glitch, you guys. It was so weird, but now we're good. So let's start with some real talk, okay? Life is unpredictable. I mean, I planned to be a classy, elegant lady, and then I tripped over my own foot and spilled coffee on myself before the show. But anyway, sidebar. But you know what? Instead of freaking out, I laughed. And that, my friends, is where the magic happens. So let me ask you this. How do you handle chaos? Are you a Zen master? I breathe through the madness. The runner? I pretend it's not happening and binge watch Netflix. Or the drama king or queen? I fight it, cry about it, and text all my friends. Drop your answers in the comments. Let's see who we've got in the chat because this is a new live stream because apparently there was an echo with my Instagram feed. I think that's what was happening. So that was really weird, you guys. That was crazy. I'm going to delete that video so you won't be able to see what happened. But whoa. So drop your answers in the comments. So I think I am the Zen master. I kind of breathe through the madness, but sometimes I can be the runner. I just like, I don't want to deal with it. And I just do something else and forget about it. Right. And I think sometimes I can be the drama and king well, the drama queen in my case. I fight it. I cry about it and call my friends. I don't even text them. I just call them directly. So tell me, which one are you? Which one are you? The Zen master, the runner, the drama king, or queen? But you know what? Really, no shame in the game because we all have our moments, right? But here's the thing. Joy isn't about avoiding chaos. It's about learning to dance in the middle of it, right? And sometimes that dance looks like a hot mess, but hey, we embrace it. I see somebody is joining from Twitch. Hi, welcome. Sorry, I had some glitch on the other live and I had to come back here and start another live. So, okay. So let's talk solutions about dealing with the chaos in life because there's chaos, especially now we're going through a very chaotic time. So let's talk solutions. How do we actually find joy in the middle of a meltdown? So here are my top 3 chaos-proof joy hacks that you can use right now. Okay. The pause and laugh rule. I love this one. So when life throws you into chaos, take a step back and find the funny. I'm a stand-up comic, so I do that all the time. Sometimes it takes you a little longer to find the funny because it might be like a very dramatic event, but sometimes it's easier to find it. So have you ever noticed like how the worst moments make the best stories later? They certainly make the best material in my stand-up. But if you're stuck in a situation that makes you want to scream, try imagining how you tell the story in a comedy special. It definitely shifts your mindset instantly. It does for me. So the pause and laugh rule, and by the way, we are talking about finding joy in life's chaos. So let me put the banner up there. Okay, another chaos-proof joy hack that I have that you can use right now is find joy in the small moments. That is so important. I always talk about like celebrate your small wins, enjoy your small moments, right? So find joy in that small moment right now. So people think, that joy has to be this like big grand thing, like winning the lottery or having the perfect life. No way. That's not going to happen. Okay. So the joy is really in the small stuff, like a great cup of coffee, a silly meme, a deep breath in the sunshine, being in nature and just looking at the ocean or looking at the mountains. It's just, when life is chaotic, just zoom in on the little joys. And they're everywhere if you pay attention. They really are. You can just find joy everywhere. All right. The third the top three chaos proof joy hacks that I have is the give yourself permission to let it go. Yes. Did I woke people? I woke people out when I sing. So give yourself permission to let it go. Let's be honest. Okay, some things you just don't deserve our energy, and that's the way it is. As we get older, we realize that even more. If you're stressing over something you can't control, like traffic or weather or other people's bad decisions that affect you, just let that shish go. Okay, just let it go. Imagine yourself physically tossing it in the trash. Boom, joy unlocked. Okay. So let me know, what are your ways to handle chaos in your life? Let me know in the comments. And by the way, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, like, and comment and share. I would love that. I want to grow this community where we can all help each other. That's the beauty of the state of grace. Okay. So let's hear from you. You can comment from any of these. You can comment from Twitch, from X, from YouTube, from Facebook. You can comment from all of those. So, okay. So let's hear from you. What's a chaotic situation that you're dealing with right now? And let's find a way to bring joy into it. Just drop your questions, dilemmas, or wild stories in the chat, and I'll give you my best gracified wisdom. But, if you're not watching it live, then you can do that and put it in the comments. Okay. And I'll always reply to the comments. So finding joy in the chaos of life. That's the topic today. But because life is basically a circus, isn't it? Except we didn't sign up to be the clowns, and yet we're here juggling responsibilities, dodging drama, trying not to trip over our own feet like I did before I started. But hey, if life insists on being a hot mess, we might as well laugh through it, right? So okay. So I'm going to do a little segment that I call Chaos and Cocktails. So if you have any drinks available to you, go ahead and sip your drink. And we're going to figure out how to survive this crazy thing called life, one laugh at a time. So, life is basically, okay. So life is really a reality show that none of us auditioned for. I'm an actress, and believe me, I don't recall auditioning for my life. But here we are in this life, whether you're just doing dodging drama or just messing up your plans or just here for the vibes, you're in the right place. Okay. So grab a drink, drop a little drink emoji in the chat, and let's embrace the madness together, because if we can't fix the chaos, we might as well toast to it, right? I'm going to toast with my top 10 still water bottle. It is very good. It's available on the State of Grace shop, by the way. I love water. I am off alcohol. So let me put here the State of Grace shop right there. All right. So here's how to find joy in the chaos. Boom. Number one, embrace the madness. Sometimes the best moments come from total disasters. Didn't get that dream job? Well, maybe it's because you were meant for something bigger and juicier. How about that? It's all about how we see things, how we put things in perspective, right? So go ahead and embrace the madness. The crazier the situation, the more you embrace it. And sometimes things happen so that we grow and learn. Or maybe sometimes things happen, like, for example, I'm always thinking, well, I forget something at home, right? Like I'm going to go out. I'm like, well, maybe that happened because if I go out at the time I was planning to go out, I'm maybe would have had an accident. I don't know. So instead of looking at the negative, what I do is I look at the positive. Granted, you're not talking toxic positivity because I do have, like everybody else, we all have intrusive negative thoughts. I just shoo them away. I'm really becoming really good at like just go away. Thought you don't belong here. So I try to flip it. Flip the negative thought. Like instead of being like I was telling you about going out and like, oh, I forgot something. Instead of, oh man, I forgot something. It's like, maybe I forgot something for a reason. Okay. All right. So number two, okay, how we can find joy in the chaos and dance through the detours. Nothing ever goes exactly as planned. So why not throw on your sassiest outfit, turn up the music, and make life your own personal runway? Right? Nothing ever goes exactly like we plan it. And that's hard, we plan things, but we also have to allow life to flow. And when we allow life to flow, we have way more fun than being like, oh man, it didn't go the way I wanted, or, it went 80% the way I wanted. So just let it go. Just, all right, I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to dance through this disastrous detour. Sometimes, when you're on the road, and it's happened to me, like I've gone the wrong way and all of a sudden I find myself in this beautiful canyon, not knowing where I'm going, which is a different story. But like I find myself in this gorgeous place, and I'm like, okay, this was fun. All right, this is an adventure. I'm going to be late for my meeting, but this is an adventure. And so it's really the bottom line, you guys, is how we look at things and how we react to a situation. So and this is my favorite one, okay, like the to find joy in the chaos of life. Um, Laugh at the plot twists. Yeah. You spilled coffee on your white shirt, classic. Ran into your ex looking like a gremlin, iconic. Like it happens to me all the time. The only way to survive life's bloopers is to turn them into stand-up material. So if you haven't thought about doing stand-up, this is your chance, you guys. Or, I turn everything into stand-up, everything. And it is so amazing to do that because it just helps me um, release that victim kind of thing, right? Like where, oh, this happens, shoot, and I'm like, this is hilarious. I'm going to make material out of this. So even if you're not a stand-up, you can just write it down or tell your friends the story and just look at the funny. Look at the funny. It never fails. Looking at the funny is the best thing you can do in your life. Number four, how to find joy in the middle of the chaos is find your people. Surround yourself with those who make you like LMAO. Okay. And remind those people that remind you that you are a masterpiece, even in your worst days. Those people that you look like crap and they're like, you look so beautiful today. And I'm like, the line, right? We know the line. But those are the people that you want in your life, because even if they're quote unquote lying to them, maybe they're not lying. Maybe to them, you're beautiful in your ugliest day. I don't know. Some people can pull that off. I can't. But and if your friends bring you snacks, those, marry them. Okay. When they bring you food, just marry those people. All right. Another thing that we can do to find joy in the chaotic life that we lead is celebrate the small wins. And I do a series called Morning Tea and Wisdom with Grace. And I always say this, celebrate the small wins, because, like things like I got out of bed. Great. This is legendary. Avoided texting my toxic ex. Nobel Prize worthy. Sometimes just surviving the day deserves a victory dance. Okay. So just celebrate the small wins. Sometimes I just go, oh, I woke up. I'm telling you. I'm like, I'm awake. I'm alive. Oh, here's David. Sorry, so late, but I think when you asked for chaos, you meant it. Yes, you were there when I think what was happening is I was streaming on StreamYard, and then I have to open the window for Instagram. It's the only one that I have to open the window for, and now I'm not streaming on Instagram because it's screwed up. So I opened it on Instagram, and then it was delayed. Like I was saying something, and then it started. I was like, "Is my computer haunted?" But then I realized it was Instagram. Like that's never happened before, by the way. It was just like repeating what I was saying because it was delayed on the stream. And I was like, this is crazy, you guys. But we survived. We survived it. And I started streaming from here. And I got to like delete the other stream. I had to do all kinds of damage control. And you're right. I manifested the chaos. But what did I do? I laughed through it. And I was like, I'm going to start a stream again. I'm not giving up. And that in itself is a big win to me, right? Um, so if you're embracing the chaos, okay, sorry, I just, it's so crazy because I thought I put airplane on my phone, but it's still showing on my computer and it's so distracting. I have ADHD, so I see a text, I'm like, who is it? I want to read it. I'm like, no, Grace, focus. So, okay, so what I want you to do, guys, is drop a like this emoji. If you're embracing the chaos, I'm finding joy in the wild ride of life. Just drop me like the goofy one, the emoji. Just let me know. That's going to be our code for I'm embracing the chaos and finding joy in this crazy life. All right. So I prepared a game for you guys. I prepared so many things because I love you guys. And by the way, if you please can subscribe, help me grow this channel, the YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube. And I do tons of podcasts. I stream some streams are exclusively on YouTube. Okay. So go ahead and subscribe there. And I love, here's David. Yes, I knew you were going to do it. I love that. That's so cool. Yeah, totally. And thank you for those that joined and found me after this crazy, weird chaos happened in my streaming of the first attempt to stream. This is my second one, and I succeeded. So, so let's play a little game. And I call it What Would Grace Do? Okay. Now I'm going to throw out some totally ridiculous, chaotic scenarios, and you guys tell me how you would react. Then I'm going to share how I would handle it, or maybe at first me, because by the time you type, it's a little bit delayed, right? The streaming is delayed. So, okay. Are you guys ready? All right, let's go. All right. So you are running late for a big event. Sorry. I live on a busy street and they just they love to go like, it's so annoying. Yeah, that's my car, annoying car. Okay. So these are scenarios. I want to know what you guys would do. Okay. All right. So you're running late for a big event and you spill coffee on yourself and your Uber cancels. What do you do? Okay. I'm going to tell you what I do. I always have my little water bottle. So I probably put water on the coffee stain and call myself a Lyft. Definitely would do that. What would you guys do in that situation? You're running late for a big event. You spill coffee on yourself and your Uber cancels. I always think that in life, there's always a solution. The only thing we can't find a solution and come back from is death, right? But other than that, everything has a solution. I used to stress so much about the smallest things, and I would be like a drama queen, right? Because remember, we had like the 3 types of people that react to the chaos. Let's go over them. There's 3, right? And I think we all have a little bit of the 3 of these. Okay, here it is. The Zen master, which my reaction would be the Zen master with the coffee and the Uber, right? I breathe through the madness. It's all good. I'm going to find a solution. Then the runner. It's like you run away from the chaos and like it's not happening. Like you're in complete denial and go do something like binge watch Netflix. And then the drama king or queen. I fight it, I cry about it, and text all my friends. I used to be the drama queen a lot when I was younger because I had so much energy, you guys. It was annoying. I was annoyed with myself. I had so much energy. Not anymore. Now I'm a little bit more, chill. But yeah. David, let's see what he has to say. I love David participating. Wring my coffee out of my shirt into a cup and sit by the curb and enjoy the sunset and messages. See you next time. Coffee cannot be wasted. So you take your shirt and you go, I love that. That's a great one. I love it, David. That's brilliant. Yeah, I think that's a great way to handle it. And it's kind of like, honestly, that's kind of like a Zen, because even though you're not going to the meeting and that would be considered like it's, you're kind of avoiding some, I think that's a Zen. That's like, this just happened. Coffee cannot be wasted. And I'm just going to continue with my life and the meeting can wait. Yeah, I love it. So that's like an extra Zen reaction. So remember, you have the Zen, you have the runner who runs away from it, and the king or queen, drama king or drama queen. All right, another situation that's also chaotic that I'm going to see what would Grace do and what would you guys do. All right, so your phone dies in the middle of an important Zoom call. Panic or roll with it? Well, like what happened today with the stream. I would just roll with it. I didn't panic. I was just like baffled. I thought my computer was haunted, but just roll with it. It's like, whatever. And sometimes things happen because things are not meant to happen for whatever reason. Now, I do believe in that. And I've experienced that very many times. Maybe the stream, with Instagram, with the window open with Instagram is telling me, be careful next time you do it. Make sure that you hit the mute button on Instagram. Maybe that was the message, I don't know. I did learn something. Definitely going to check for that mute button because I don't want that to happen again, because that was so weird, you guys. And the fact that it took me so long to figure out, like it took me like a minute to figure out what was happening. Okay, another one. You guys let me know, first of all, before we do another one. Your phone dies in the middle of an important Zoom call. Panic or roll with it? Let me know in the comments. What would you do? So let's see. Oh, here it is. I love it. Roll with it. Yes, I am not bound to my phone, but I also am in the medical field. So there's a case I would panic, but it's not my priority. Ah, I see. Okay, yeah, because if there's an emergency, then you would, you would panic. Yeah, but it's not my priority. Yeah, I get it. It's also like, what is important? If it's something like you're saying, you're in the medical field and you're doing a Zoom and you're giving the person bad news or good news or whatever, you don't want that to happen. But yeah, you roll with it. And everything has a solution in life, right? Everything except death. I always say that. Whenever I'm like freaking out about something, I'm like, chill out. I bring my inner Zen out. Like, chill out. There's a solution for everything. And even if there's no solution, it's a solution. It's like, it just is. So, okay. Another one. You are at Thanksgiving dinner and your uncle starts a political debate. How do you escape? At this point, especially the way this country is going, I don't want to argue or debate anybody. Not interested at all. I don't even post political stuff, but like if somebody starts political debate, I'm like done, because people, when they do political debates first of all, sometimes they just make up stuff, right? Well, the GOP was 2003 and 2020. Like, how the hell do you know? How do you remember those details? You know they're full of shit, right? We know that. So when people argue, it's just like, I don't want to hear what you have to say because I don't know if what you're saying is real and accurate. So I'm going to do my research. If I want to know, I'll do my research. I don't want to get my information from you because you're trying to convince me of something that I don't want to be convinced of because I know what I think and what I believe. So yeah, totally. And here David says, stay silent and go find the dog. Yes, the doggies. I love doggies. They're the best. And then you can tell the dog, can you believe that the uncle was trying to start shit? You know, I talk to the dogs and they understand energy. They really do. And they look at you like, yeah, I know. He always does that to me too. Here. Oh, thank you. A Nas says, happy Valentine's Day to beautiful, gorgeous Grace Fraga. Oh, thank you so much, my love. Thank you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, okay? Because I think you're on YouTube. Yeah, you're on YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like. You guys like, if you can like, comment, and share and subscribe, that would be amazing. We want to grow this community. I'm all about helping others and the people that I attract. You know, we attract our tribe, right? They're all on the same page. They're all incredible, beautiful people. And of course, we sometimes have some trolls, but I just, what I do with trolls? I don't know if you guys do this, but I am so nice to them that it throws them off. Like I will, and I agree with them. And I learned that with my comedy, with stand-up, when hecklers heckle me. They don't heckle me anymore now because I'm a pro. But when I was younger and they heckled me, that's what I used to do, and it works. Yeah, you just like get real nice, and then like, what? I just wanted to fight because I have issues and I am not happy with my life. So why are you not fighting me? So you're basically just like blowing it off. It's like, not interested, but I'll treat you with love and kindness. Maybe you'll learn something. So I love this. This is so fun, you guys. I'm sorry what happened, but I want to know in the comments, what was the most chaotic thing that ever happened in your life? You can write like a little short story, make it concise, and how did you deal with it? So I'm going to tell you, let's see, what was the worst thing, the hardest thing I ever had to deal with was being diagnosed with cancer. And not to bring, I'm cancer free. It's all good. That was the hardest thing. And I had to, first of all, I panicked. Drama queen, totally crying. Oh my God, just crying, but it's good. You have to let it, go. So I went from drama queen to Zen. And it was a choice. The Zen thing didn't come naturally, okay? Because being Zen, I think if we practice it a lot, then yes, it's going to come naturally. But like, I'm not naturally Zen. I'm more of, I'm a fire sign, if you believe in astrology. I'm a Leo with Leo rising. So I'm a double fire. So I'm like, just rah, instead of being Zen. But with cancer, I learned during my cancer healing journey, I really learned how to be Zen because I felt almost like, okay, I'm facing a possibility of death. I was stage 3. And being a drama queen is not really going to add anything to my life at this moment. If I have like a month or 2 to live, why would I spend it being a drama queen? I'm just going to spend it with joy, love, peace, compassion. And really that experience, which was like the worst and most chaotic experience, because my God, the treatment is chaos personified. I really learned how to be Zen because I felt almost like there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to do what I need to do. And to be honest, I didn't have the energy to be sassy. I was so tired all the time. But I learned how to be Zen. But it really was a choice for me. So tell me, is it a choice for you to be Zen, or are you naturally Zen? Let me know. If you're my tribe, you're probably not naturally Zen. I don't think anybody is naturally Zen. Maybe way back when they didn't have to, people, they lived in caves and all they worried about was the dinner. And that was it. I think that maybe then they were probably a little bit more chill, but I I think that now it's with our life, it's hard to be Zen. It really is. And here's, the loss of Tawny Kitten. Kitane, I don't know if I'm mispronouncing it. We had a wonderful friendship and I broke my 9-year sobriety because I spoke to her the night before only to wake up to the news she died in her sleep. I'm still processing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so, so sorry. Yeah, those events can definitely put you out of balance when things happen like that. And we can go back to our old habits that don't serve us any longer. And we know that, but it's so overwhelming that we have to do something to just deal with that pain. And sometimes we don't do what we need to do. We just do what we know. So I am so sorry. Was that a friend that for a long time, right? I remember you told me about her, or I saw it on X. So yeah, that's just when a friend dies. I did have a friend, my cancer buddy, quote unquote, who's a friend of mine. He was a comedian. He was in his 80s. He actually was on America's Got Talent. He went viral before he passed away. I was diagnosed in April. And I think he was diagnosed like a couple of months later. And we were like best friends and we talked every single day. We texted like good morning with hearts. And then he passed away and I knew it was going to happen. And he kind of was telling me that he was near the end, but I was complete denial. I didn't want to hear it. Yeah, it was just devastating. And I kind of felt like survivor's guilt a little bit because he didn't make it and I made it through cancer. And why somebody doesn't make it and somebody makes it. It's a mystery. Like some people that had stage 3 breast cancer, they don't make it. And why? Well, it's just, so yeah, I am so, so sorry for your loss, David. And yeah, and I'm just breaking your sobriety is that shows me that your heart was completely broken. So I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. And so let me see. So what was, if you guys are watching, yeah, let me see. We have 3 on X, 1 on Facebook, 1 on YouTube, which is David, and 1 on Twitch. And I think I know who it is, the one on Twitch. I think I know him. So let me know, what was your biggest challenge ever that led you to chaos and you couldn't handle it, or your biggest challenge ever that you learned how to handle somehow and reached your Zen. I want to know because I'm curious. I'm nosy. I'm a very nosy person. If you haven't figured that out. Um, so, but before we wrap up, my loves, I'm giving you a joy challenge. Okay. This is my joy challenge to you. Number 1, find one thing that made you smile every day. Write it down or just take a pic. Okay. One thing that made you smile every day. It could be your dog. It could be a plant. It could be food. It could be anything, whatever it is, a partner or a friend. Then share it on social media and tag me, okay, with the hashtag finding joy with grace. I'll be sharing some of my faves. All right. I would love for you to share it on social media and tag me. Wherever you are, you know where to tag me, wherever you're joining, because you can see me, right? And most importantly, remind yourself chaos doesn't have to steal your joy. You are the master of your mindset. Oh, Grace Fraga makes me smile every day. You're an angel. Thank you so much. So are you. It takes one to know one. You are an angel. And you know what angel is, David? It literally means an angle of light. So that's what an angel is. And you are an angle of light. But thank you so much for always, and you always uplift people, and you're so sensitive, and I can see why things can affect you deeply. It's things affect me deeply, but for a long time, I kind of put everything down, like, okay, I'll deal with it now. And now I'm just going to store it somewhere in my body. And I had overwhelming things happening to me in from 2014 to 2017. And I think that I was diagnosed with breast cancer stage 3, 2021. So I honestly think that all those rock bottoms, I kind of thought I dealt with them, but I didn't. And so they literally stored in my body, and I think it helped the cancer grow. That's my theory. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Because I never think I'm wrong. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm very open to being wrong. Helping patients, patients, okay, the homeless and hungry. Yes, you are helping someone is such a gift that I'm able to do, but I want to. Yeah, it's like it's the best thing to help other people, and to help yourself, because we're all one, right? So when we help others, we're really also helping ourselves. But we don't do it because we're helping ourselves, but we are, because we're all one. And we're all a reflection of each other, and we're all different parts of the all that is, right? We represent different parts and different talents and gifts. And and some people are like, well, why, I'm going to get philosophical, but why does evil exist? um I think that on this planet we all have, like, what's called evil in us, or the low vibrational things and the high vibrational things, which is some people call God, all that is, or your higher self. I call the ego and the lower vibrational feelings, like anger, guilt, shame. I call it the ego. And then the higher vibrational, and this is not new age stuff, this is science. The higher vibrational things like love, joy, peace, compassion, enlightenment, I call it the higher self, right? Actually, we have a video on Brain Babes, if you want to check it out. Literally, the high vibrational feelings that you express with your words, because your words are vibrations, right? They did the water, called the water experiment. I can't remember the name of the scientist who did it, but when they spoke love to the water would make these beautiful patterns. When they spoke hate to the water, those patterns will be completely chaotic. So maybe chaos has something to do with the lower vibrational things, and the way to overcome chaos is with the higher vibrational things like love, joy, and peace. Okay. It just, and I always said that, but now it's literally scientific. Because if you're talking to the water, you're talking some shit to the water, I hate you, blah, 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 then the water, the patterns are all messed up. But then you can change those patterns by speaking love and joy and peace to the water. And so the patterns will come back to their original beautiful forms. And we do that with people too, you guys, because guess what? We're 70% water. If we didn't, we all know that. 70 something. So yeah, oh my God, I'm gonna write like this down, because this is, and I think, when you have those moments, I call it a moment of brightness. This is my MOB. It's my moment of brightness. Like all of a sudden, boop, and I'm sure a lot of people figured this out, but I'm like, I found the scientific backing of this. because I always, like I was telling you guys, like the person that trolls me, I overcome it with love. And guess what? This guy lately, it was like 2 days ago. We were talking on a short with what's her name? Not Andy. Kate Glendon. Okay, you need to watch that one on Relationship Coaching Live. It's really good. And so we were talking about self love. And so this guy, I know it's a man because of what he was saying. He was a man. And he goes, oh, well, this is why families are messed up, because women are about all, taking care of themselves and don't take care of their families and this and that. And as soon as I saw that, first of all, I was a little angry in the beginning. I was like, dude, what? And then I was like, no, 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 Grace, chill out, chill out. I flipped it, right? And I'm like, okay, this man is being aggressive and being mean about this because he probably suffered something in his marriage or in his relationship or in his family that he saw that really what we were talking about loving yourself, two women talking about that, triggered him. And so once I understood that, I edited my comment. It wasn't mean, the original one, but I edited it. And I ended up saying, I hope you find the love and happiness that you're looking for. Obviously, he's looking for that from what he said. And he changed his vibe. And he thought he was being nasty, like, well, I hope you do too. And I said, you know what? After my cancer healing journey, I really did find joy, love, and peace in my life. And, but he changed the vibe, you guys. So see how we can change the vibe of one person, or the vibe of the water, the patterns of the water, just by our words, with our intentions and feelings. Imagine if all of us united in love and peace and joy. The world would flip. It would change completely. Is that going to happen? I don't know. Maybe in a parallel reality in the quantum field, there is a timeline or several timelines where that's the case. I don't know. I hope that that's the case, because it would be very, very nice to see that happening. I feel like now people are waking up, and I think that all this chaos in this country that feels like chaos, not to some people, it doesn't feel like chaos, but to some of us, it does. I grew up in a military dictatorship. So for me, this is freaking chaos, right? And I'm familiar with this type of chaos. So from this chaos, there might be hope. It's just coming to me right now, because if enough of us unite in love, joy, peace, enlightenment, and compassion, I think that that energy, that vibration that we're all putting it out there, I think it can definitely change things. Yes, I do. Did you see how from a glass of water I went to world peace? Maybe it should be a title of my book, from drinking from a sip of water to world peace. Wow. I hope that you guys, I don't know, I hope this stirs something in you. It's definitely stirred something in me. Just talking to you. See, talking to you, this is such a two-way street. We talk to each other. And I know you guys are just typing because that's the way the format is here, but we can help each other discover things, and for the best, for the better, for the betterment of humanity. So this is so cool, you guys. I This was good. I love it. So how do we overcome chaos from just from our lives, everyday lives, to even our country or even the world? Is to embrace the chaos and keep shining. That's it. Embrace the chaos and keep shining. You guys, wow. See, you guys did this to me. Now I'm like so happy that I even found scientific evidence of what I always thought, but it sounded like it was too spiritual. But now it's not too spiritual. It is factual. It is fact. But definitely look up that experiment. Let me see. Let me Google it. Water experiment. Um, oh yeah, Dr. Emoto. That was it. Emoto water experiment is a series of studies conducted by Japanese researcher Masaru Emoto, where he claimed that water exposed to different stimuli like words, music, and thoughts would form visually distinct ice crystal structures when frozen, with positive stimuli creating beautiful symmetrical crystals and negative stimuli producing distorted, chaotic ones, essentially suggesting that water can respond to emotions and intentions. And we're 70% water. Look what a little, like a change in words, like a change in thoughts and attitude can not only help us, but help someone else. This is so cool, you guys. I'm like, my mind is still, I think I'm going to write something about this for real. And I'm going to make it free, like a free guide to finding joy in the middle of chaos. And I'll have it at the State of Grace shop, which is like, you see the ticker down there, that's the State of Grace shop. And by the way, tomorrow at 7 p.m. I have a private party. If you want to get tickets at the State of Grace shop, it's only $5, and we're like just party for like 2 hours. We talk some really good stuff because the party is private on YouTube. So we don't have limitations on what we can say or what we can talk about. You know, we respect YouTube. I respect YouTube 100%. So I don't want to say anything that's not on their community guidelines, you know, like it's against their community guidelines. So but we can talk. We play games. Never have I ever. Would you rather? I show comedy pieces that are not public, that I have them on my Patreon and OnlyFans. I only do comedy. Let it go. And so yeah, you guys, and you can also subscribe to my Patreon if you want for $5.99 a month. I have a 7-day trial offer, and it's patreon.com/the State of Grace Fraga. And you can binge watch the Tias Golfing with Jose's tips, Consuelo's tips. Now I'm going to put another one, Maurice the French Ladies Man, Ben on Love, Love Drops. I mean, there's so much stuff that I have there. It's packed with comedy stuff. And so yeah, if you want to subscribe to that, I'm going to show you a little, let me show you. I think, wait, did I have it? Okay. Yeah. Actually, when we, what is this? What did I just do? When I end the stream, that video is going to come out and you'll see what's available there. Also, I highly recommend, I'm going to show you a video, a book called Healing from Within, where what we talked about today is basically healing, right? Because we're finding the joy in the chaos. Now, this particular book is about healing from within. And I give you 2 examples of how I healed myself after my cancer from 2 things. So let me actually show you the video for that. Where are you, video? I know I have it here, you guys. I'm trying. You know, it's so crazy because I do engineer everything. So I'm going to take this out. And I need an engineer, but I can't afford it. So, and by the way, oh my God. Okay, you guys. Oh my God. Okay. Mark your calendars. It's a free event on March 8th. It's a Saturday from 11 a.m. Pacific time to 7 p.m. Pacific time, which would be 2 p.m. Eastern time to 10 p.m. Eastern time, right? 11 to, no, wait, yeah, 10, yeah, 2 to 10, 2 to 10 Eastern time. That's going to be, it's called Laughter Liberation. And I'm going to have a marathon. It's all free on YouTube. It's a marathon with incredible stand-up comics. They're gonna do a set, and they're going to be interviewed by me. We're going to show videos that are in our paywalls with lots of artists, lots of comedians. And then we're going to have experts talking about comedy like Rick Overton, Lydia Cornell. Like, we're going to have some celebrities on it. So mark your calendars. I'm going to promote the shit out of it. So it's going to be all over. But let me show you the book, Healing from Within. Comedy is healing. Laughter is healing. And you can also heal yourself. Check it out. Are you ready to unlock your body's incredible power to heal itself? Discover the transformative journey in Healing from Within. In this powerful guide, I share my personal healing stories and the science behind the mind-body connection. With simple techniques like focusing on emotions, Healing from Within will guide you to tap into your own healing potential. This is your time to transform inside and out. Whether you're healing physically, emotionally, or mentally, Healing from Within will give you the tools you need to sustain a healing practice and embrace your journey. Healing from Within, available now at www.thestateofgraceshop.com. Visit www.thestateofgraceshop and start your healing journey today. All right, so there it is. And that one is $5.99. You can find it at thestateofgraceshop.com. And it comes in PDF. You can read it on your computer. You can read it on your phone. Lydia Cornell actually reached out to me right after Tawny passed. She's just an amazing human, always positive. Oh my God, yes. She's a big time angel for sure. Yes, I love Lydia. And she's going to be on that comedy marathon if she makes it. Yeah, because, you know, a lot of guys, I'm going to have Rocky Laporte from Last Comic Standing, Gina Brion. She has tons of comedy specials. She's fabulous. Oh my God, I have so many people that are Mary Kennedy from Shameless. She's new Fiona. So, and hopefully Lydia will make it, and she's going to be like an expert. I'm just going to interview here, and it's just going to be, I'm going to have a co-host and co-engineer. His name is Carlos Eden. We've been friends forever, and he's the nicest dude and very talented. He's going to show some of his videos that are hilarious. So you guys, you can join anytime, you know, between 11 a.m. Pacific time and 7 p.m. Pacific time. So yeah, I would love to see you there, guys. And I think I want to stay though. What do you guys want to talk about? I want to stay a little longer. I want to hang out with you. I don't want to go. I don't know what you guys want to talk about. Let me know. So I think today was like one of those discovery days for me. And I love those days. I love when I discover new things. I think that we came to this earth to learn and grow. That's one of the things we came here to do. And besides loving and helping others and loving and helping ourselves. And yeah, to learn and grow. And that's a big learning. I'm always curious. Are you guys like that too? Like, I'm always wanting to learn new stuff and I have a lot of critical thinking. I don't just take what people tell me. I just research, and then I bring my own conclusions to the table. And I'm also willing to like change my conclusions. Like, if my hypothesis is, or my thesis is wrong, then, you know, I'll change it in a second. I don't care. I'm not proud like that. Like, I want to learn, and I want to, like, I've always been like that. Like, I wanted to know like the mysteries of life kind of thing. You know, I'm just curious. I'm just nosy. Let's put it that way. I'm really nosy. So I also have some new stand-up comedy material that tomorrow at the private party, I'm going to try it out on you. I already tried it out with comics in a workshop that we do that a lot with comics, but now I'm going to try it out with you, and you get to tell me if it's funny or not. Thumbs up and thumbs down. That's another thing we do. The comics laughed during the whole thing, and I have like a lot of that material. So always writing. See, I make all my drama, I turn it into comedy always. That's the way I deal with life. I wouldn't have it any other way. How about you guys? I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't think. So I want to stay with you guys. So I'm trying to think. You know what? What you guys want to play? Never Have I Ever? Let me see if I have some really cool. Hold on. Live. Okay. I have my notes. Okay. Let's see. No, this is not it. I think. Oh, I know where I have it. Hold on. I have it here. I have so many files. Are you guys like that too? Like I have so many files on my computer. Like it's ridiculous. Okay. We're going to go with Never Have I Ever. I love that game. Okay. So these are like some spicy ones. Okay. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping. How about you guys? Never have I ever gone skinny dipping. I have many times. Yeah. When I lived with my parents, they had a pool. They have a really nice pool. And when it was night and nobody was watching, I would skinny dip. Yeah. And later, you guys, I found out that the neighbor, like in the back, had a telescope and he would watch me while I skinny dip. That little perv. He was an old perv. Ugh, gross. Here, yes, because I have a pool, no lakes or publicly. Yeah. Oh, you have a pool. How nice. That is so cool. When I lived in New Orleans, I had a pool too. But in LA, if you have a pool, you're rich. This is like, and I'm not rich. So yeah, no, I love skinny dipping. It's so fun. Oh my God. Okay. The next one. Drop it in the comments, you guys. Play the game with us. We're having fun. Never have I ever gone on a blind date. Oh yeah. And they never turn out good. I went on like maybe a couple. No bueno. Yeah. But blind dates, now you really don't have blind dates because you can Google a person and you find everything about them. So there is no more blind dates. I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Never have I ever creeped an ex on social media. Oh, and let's see here. Yes, and that's why I'm still single. I know. Same. I give up, David. I give up. I am so tired. Like, I just can't deal with dating in the apps and all that because it's such a full-time job. I honestly, first of all, I don't have the time. And second of all, I don't want to have the time. Even if I had the time, I don't want to have it. I don't want to do it. It's exhausting. And then I can't. I can't do it. Anybody else feel like me? I just can't do it anymore, you guys. It's exhausting. I want to meet somebody in real life. Like just okay. I know too much to give up on love, and I know too much to ever try and figure it out. Yeah. I don't give up on love. I don't. It's just I am tired. I think with chemo and radiation, it kind of wiped me out. And I think I need more time to recover from that shit because it's exhausting emotionally too. I think I don't have the energy to like go through it. I don't know. Not right now. Maybe in a year or two, I will. I don't know. All right. Ready for the next one? Yeah, baby. Number 3. Never have I ever creeped an ex on social media. Yeah, who hasn't done that? Whoever doesn't do that is a creep and a weirdo. I know it's sarcasm because I would be the creep and the weirdo because I do that. Of course, we all do that, I think, right? I think the people that say no just don't admit it. They all do it. We all do it, you guys. It's so fun, isn't it? And I love it when and I know it's so evil because it's like, I don't want them to do well, but I'm happy if they do well, but not too happy. I'm like, okay, I'll be a nice person. I'll be happy, but I'm not happy. Okay. I'm gonna wait because I know there's a delay. So I'm gonna wait. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. My feelings exactly. By the way, you guys, see this one? They're available on the stateofgraceshop.com. And this one is joyful vibes. They're all like positive affirmations. Okay. Let me show you. I'm going to show you real quick. I love the positive affirmation ones. So definitely check them out. By the way, on the State of Grace shops, you have buttons on top where it's like books, top 10 from the show top 10, positive affirmations. So you can click on that and see them. But here's the positive affirmations. Every moment is a chance to inspire, uplift, and thrive. What better way to start your day than with a mug that's more than just a mug? It's your muse. Sip your coffee, tea, or hot cocoa while sipping on some self-love with positive affirmations mugs for you. Your hat isn't just an accessory. It's your daily reminder to shine bright and vibe high. With our positive affirmations headwear for you, every step you take spreads love, joy, and confidence. From self-love is your superpower to dream big and create your own story, our mugs and headwear remind you to keep thriving one positive affirmation at a time. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So let your mug and your muse inspire the world. Positive affirmations, mugs, and headwear for you. Start your journey of positivity today because you're worth it. Always. All right. So there it is, the positive affirmations. Okay, let's keep going with never have I ever. All right. Never have I ever been hungover. Yeah. I don't drink anymore. I have not touched alcohol. Well, I only had like 3 glasses of red wine in the last 4 years. Yeah, because of cancer. Cancer actually feeds off alcohol. Yeah. So I'm like, I am not feeding that monster. Not feeding it. So yeah, not hungover anymore, but I was hungover when I was younger for sure. Yeah. And I do have low tolerance to alcohol because I remember it did not take a lot of alcohol for me to be hungover. Yeah, it's very low tolerance. How about you guys? Well, you're sober, David. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have even said it. All right, let's move on. Never have I ever kissed my best friend. One time. Yeah, we kind of dated for a little bit. Yeah, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. I shouldn't have done that, but we're still friends. So, you know, we survived it. How about you guys? Never have I ever kissed my best friend. I want to know. Tell me. Tell me. Am I the only one confessing? Me and David? We're just the only two ones that are just like laying it all out, baby. Here we are. All right. Nobody else? Nobody else? Nobody else in the comments? Okay. Never have I ever ghosted someone. Oh, yeah. The psycho ones. Yeah. And okay, here. Of course I've had kiss your best friend or the hangover. Kiss your best friend. Who hasn't kissed their best friend? It's, whether you're gay or straight, it's if you're kiss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, everybody has kissed somebody that they were best friends with because you have the connection. But does it work after that? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm sure it does. I know some cases where it does work, but for me, it never worked. For me, nothing worked. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I was married twice, by the way. So, yeah. One when I was very young, and then I was married for 12 years. So I do last, when I stick around, I last. It's just finding that person, right? I'm not in a rush, but if I find that person, great. If I don't, it's okay. I'm totally cool with either way. All right. Have you guys, you, you get a better reaction than kissing a stranger? Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, because you have that connection, right? You already have established a connection. With a stranger, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not too crazy about kissing strangers, but I've done it. Not strangers, but like people, that I just met. Yeah, I am outing myself here. Yeah, I've done it. So never have I ever gotten a speeding ticket. Oh my God, who doesn't? Of course I have. And no restraining order. Yeah. I almost did. One of my friends. Yeah, he kind of started stalking me. That was really weird. But no, I couldn't file a restraining order. But yeah, I should have probably. So never have I ever gotten a speeding ticket. I know the answer to that one. If you drive, you had a speeding ticket for sure. Right, guys? Am I right? Am I right? Yes. Okay. Never have I ever slid into someone's DMs. I have no words for that one. Okay. Oh my God. My nickname in high school was Crash due to speeding tickets and outcomes. I've grown up. Oh my God. You were a wild one, David, weren't you? Your daily DMs. Oh, daily DMs. Yeah, we DM a lot. But yeah, never have I ever slid into something. I always slide into people's DMs and people slide into my DMs. I mean, that's the way we communicate now. We don't call each other or anything. We just like that's how we meet and how we communicate. So I don't know. This seems to be like a little outdated. I get a lot of these from the internet, you guys. Sometimes I make up my own, but okay. All right, let's see. Never, ooh, this one's good. I want to know, you guys. Never have I ever dined and dashed. And I'm always there in a non-stalker way. I love talking to you. Of course you're not. Oh, honey, believe me. I know a stalker when I see one. You're not a stalker at all, not even close. And you could say the same about me that I stalk you. So no, 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 no. You are not a stalker for sure. I love your DMs. I love look, if I love someone, I get along with someone. If they can DM me all day. I'm totally cool with it. What I don't, one thing that I had a couple of people do this, they just cling on to you and they're too much. Like it's like, okay, like you're not my boyfriend. Okay. It's like you're DMing me like 3 times a day, dude. It's like it's once a day, okay, I can handle it, like 3 times a no. Uh, I'd love that stalk me, Grace. That you stalk me, Grace. Okay, be careful what you wish for. Oh my God! All right, the next one, you guys. So it was never have I ever dined and dashed. I never would do that ever. I can't do that. There's no way. I don't know why people do that. Okay, and here is David's. I love that emoji. Is like the through line of today. It's we're all like, um, I love it. So okay, never, and I always tip. Oh my God, me too. I tip really well, like at least 25% minimum. That's a minimum. That if I'm not very happy with it, if I'm happy, I've tipped like 50% sometimes easy and not on cheap tabs. Okay. So never have I ever used a fake ID. Yes, when I was wanted to go to the clubs and you had to be 21 and I wasn't. I actually had a girl that looked like me and she was older, so I would carry her ID and I would go into the clubs. I know, terrible, huh? What are they going to do now? This was in Argentina back in the day. They're not going to do anything. I can confess to that. It's all good. So how about you? How about you guys? Never have I ever used a fake ID. Everybody's done that. Oh my God. And I was lucky that my friend looked the same. Yeah. Way back in Argentina. Oh my God. Those were the days when we went to the club. I miss doing that. I really miss that. Now, my version of it, like 10 years ago, I had a friend who was younger than me. He was like 21. And we used to go to the clubs together, the gay clubs. Um, love the gay clubs here in LA. You go to like Santa Monica Boulevard and they have a lots of clubs, gay clubs, and they're just it's the best because you can dance and be free and just have so much fun as a woman. The best. The best. Absolutely the best. All right. So let's do a couple more. A couple more. Yay. Oh my God, the car. Do you guys hear that? The cars here are insane. Um, Never have I ever had a crush on a teacher. Oh my God, yes. Yeah. Oh my God, yes. I've had I remember in college I had a big crush and I found out he was gay. You know, my luck. My luck. But you know, I love gay men. Gay men are amazing. My gator was not that developed at the time. Um, I live in Las Vegas. Every woman has an Adam's apple. Oh my God. Yeah, and what are you gonna do? LOL. Yes, right. Um, so okay, let's do one more, my loves, and then I'm gonna go and binge watch something fun. I don't know. Let's see. Never have I ever been in love. Oh my God, yes, I've been in love a couple times. Yeah. How about you guys? Have you ever been in love? Never have I ever been in love. Been in love because today is Valentine's Day, babies. Oh my God, I didn't even tell you guys happy Valentine's Day. What's wrong with me? Jeez, Grace. And see, on Valentine's Day, that's when my stream goes berserk. See, there's something about love and me. There's something about loving everybody, right? There's something about it. All right, you guys. I'm going to split. You guys have been so fun. Thank you, David, for all your participation. This was great. I'm glad that you did it on YouTube. It's better on YouTube. I don't know. I think the flow is better on YouTube for some reason. But I will have the party tomorrow if you guys want to join me. And mark your calendars, March 8th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time for the comedy marathon. That's going to be epic. Okay. I'm going to be tired at the end of the day because I'm hosting together with Carlos. Thank God for Carlos. But yeah, it's going to be a long, long day, but fun, fun, fun. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And together we're going to continue to find joy in the middle of chaos. Happy Valentine's Day, Grace. Much love to you. And thank you for all you do. Thank you so much for all you do. And a big hug, big kiss to you. And happy Valentine's Day to you and to everybody out there. I love you guys. Stay joyful, stay in peace with yourself, and just love yourself a lot. Yeah, you should. All right, my loves. I'll see you very soon. Mwah.